I live in Lagos. If you're in Lagos, you see the whole street hustling, the bustling that comes with being in Lagos. And these are the things that happens in everyday life. And when you go out on the streets, you see a lot of things that will inspire you in Lagos State. Genti. Ever since I was 11 years old, I've been writing. Writing is who I am. Writing is part of me. Growing up as an adult, environment, marriage, relationship, life in general have influenced me greatly. When I was little, my late grandma used to tell us stories, folktale stories. There children gather around fireplace, under the moon, under a tree, and stories are being told, which after comes bedtime. So before we go to sleep, she tells us stories that as an adult now, I look back to those stories and I feel inspired. Nigeria has a unique literary voice, and what makes it special is our diversity, our tribe, our languages, our culture. And when you bring all these things together and put into writing, it stands out and is loved all over the world. One of the challenges we face down here in Nigeria is also our reading culture. People feel discouraged. They feel reading is boring. Reading doesn't put food on their table and all that. But reading is actually sharpens the mind. It helps you grow. It makes you better. While writing, I try to make my writing light, entertaining for readers, so it will not bore them out. Some of my favorite Nigerian authors, Amah, Precious Obilo Kazim, Okpayemi, they are good in what they do. They put in their best. They write about epic, contemporary. They write about faith-filled. They put everything to their writing to make it good. My writing is not just Nigeria, it's Afrocentric. And anyone from any part of the world can read my books and understand it clearly. I would like to write a story that will help teenagers find themselves. Teenagers, this is the first step to adulthood. And in this stage, they make lots of mistakes. So writing a book will give them a guideline, a push, encourage them to seek help, to guide them through this stage of their life. Motherhood has influenced my writing greatly. It's not just me this time. I have to share it with my family, and motherhood inspires me, and it's a beautiful thing. This one doesn't look too good. Too white like the flakes, too thin, too ugly, too weak, too much hair, filled with lies. Just too much of everything. How much does she go for? Do not underestimate her. Her look may be deceptive. She is as strong as a camel. She walked 100 miles from the Sahara to the Lake Island. She's worth the price I've given you. You can pay 30 instead of 35 shillings. I'm giving you a good price. Take her. Well, I don't believe in any God. I worship money, because money answers all things. I will pay 25. If you are not selling, then I will go to another dealer. I don't have time to waste on some useless slave. Okay, pay the 25 shillings. I watched in silence as the first dealer counted the money before handing me over to the second man. He was happy to be free from me. I have been with him for long and nobody had been able to buy me off. And when he finally sold me, he was happy because he was not totally at loss. He bought me in the Sahara from a slave market after the merchant offloaded us from the sea to the shore. He bought me for 23 shillings and sold me for 25, after working under the scorching sun and arriving at the present port. The second dealer made me walk so fast as he led me with other slaves through the passageway. We all seemed to be between 11 and 17 years, not more than that. I was the most free among them. I was tired, hungry, thirsty, yet I had no right to complain because I was only a slave. My fate had been decided. It had been predestined, but I was not scared. I might be in a foreign land filled with foreign gods carved in different shapes and sizes. I might have lost my mother and father, with Joe, my brother, and Catherine and Deb, my two sisters, to the cold hand of war, but I'm not scared. This is Tama, a story written by Amah's heart. My name is Amah's heart, and I'm a Genti storyteller.